What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Mongoose bringing you your recommended dosage of all things MLG, Halo, and gameplay-wise. And today for you, I have the second part in my video series, prepping for Halo 4. This is the Reach side of things, and hopefully you guys were all able to watch the other video and watch Bravo's video in which he talked about the different things that you can do to prepare for Halo 4. Now, as far as it goes for Reach, we're going to jump right into it, is Bravo was talking about the way that he saw, I guess, Bloom react, and the fact that Sprint is going to be default in Halo 4. He talked about there are things that, you can do in Halo Reach to help prepare. So starting with Sprint. Go into Halo Reach and play a playlist with Sprint. It's 90% of the playlist outside of MLG, and outside of MLG basically. And the idea is to just, be used to having Sprint. Obviously the mechanic is going to be very, very different in Halo Reach than it is in Halo 4. From all the videos I've seen, the mechanic actually works the way they tried to get it to play in Reach, where it's a movement mechanic rather than a, get away from danger mechanic. So I am looking forward to that. I don't know how. I'm not going to make any statements about how it goes in competitive play because I have yet to play. Halo 4, any of the builds. I've just watched videos. I've just seen, commentary. So I'm not gonna make any statements about the game. Other than I'm excited for it. I think we all are. Now, as far as my personal opinion on it, don't play Vanilla Reach. And what I mean by Vanilla Reach is 100% Bloom, all the armor abilities, all that sort of stuff. Don't hop into, say, Rumble Pit. Get into the Arena, get into Super Slayer, something that has 85% Bloom, and just Sprint as a loadout. Because Sprint is the only thing that's kind of carrying over. There's nothing super relatable in Halo 4 that I've seen thus far that kind of is a one-to-one to Reach, aside from Invis, and Invis is kind of an unused armor ability to begin with. It's not that difficult to tell where the people are who are Invis. Thruster Pack, it doesn't send you up in the air. You don't have to hold down a button for it, that sort of thing. So stick to, I would say, things that have Invis and Sprint. Also, I'm saying go into Super Slayer, go into the Arena, because the way the Bloom mechanic is working in Halo 4, from everything that I've seen, it is very, very different from Reach. It actually looks like it kind of works. From all the descriptions I've heard, from everything I've seen, there's Bloom on the pistol, and the DMR, and those are really the only two weapons I would consider that Bloom is, worth looking at, because it's two utility weapons. The assault rifle with Bloom, it's always going to be a spray and pray. The saw is always just going to be a spray and pray. You hold down the button. There's nothing, trying to pace your shots with a saw isn't going to help you any more than it would with an assault rifle or a needler. It makes no sense. I haven't seen any sort of video proof to say that, oh, if you time your shots with the saw, you'll get a faster kill than if someone was able to 5 you with a BR. But I'm digressing. You want to go into Super Slayer, or you want to go into a place with 85% Bloom, because 85% Bloom is about as close as you're going to get to what I seem to see, at least on the DMR. The pistol Bloom looks to kind of be the same from Reach. I can't tell because I don't really know how fast these guys are firing it, whether or not they have attempted to pace shots at all. So if anyone can actually give me information on the pistol, that'd be helpful, and I could possibly improve my next video. But the DMR Bloom seems to reset very, very quickly, and in all the videos I've seen, even getting 5 shots, it never extends past the center Bloom never extends outside of its normal reticle. So you can fire the DMR, it seems, very quickly, have very accurate long-range shots, and you don't need to worry too much about Bloom, but you just need to, be used to Bloom in case, they do tweak the Bloom, tweak the mechanic, and decide to change things up before the game's released. So something with less Bloom that plays closer to the current build would be, an Arena, a Super Slayer, something like that, and that way you're at least used to the feel of Bloom. Now, a question that I've been asked is what my personal opinion is, like, okay, you're supposed to split time between Halo 3 and Halo Reach. How much time should you split? My general thing is that if you're gonna play, like, say 10 games a day, to try and get ready for Halo 4. I would say split it at least 50-50, if not 60-40, Halo 3 to Reach. Just because, in my personal experience, movement mechanics, moving around the map, how the game feels, has always been, you know, more important than, you know, say, immediate gun skill. Because if you can be used to Bloom, you can be used to Sprint, but those are smaller mechanics. There's not too many guns with Bloom. A lot of people will be using the BR, and with how popular that gun is, you are going to probably want to play more Halo 3 to get used to the BR, how that feels, how it fires, just kind of how it feels when you're playing with it, and the movement speed of Halo 3. Because even if you're used to Sprint, it's going to be Sprint kind of set in the Halo 3 movements and jumping and feel. So that's my only point. That's my only reason I would say play slightly more Halo 3 than Halo Reach, but still, you know, play both. You want to, you know, be able to still have that, you know, that adaptability when it comes to both games. As far as other guns and mechanics, the sniper is very close to Halo 3. I mentioned that in my last video. There doesn't seem to be very much auto-aim. It's going to take a lot of skill. If you're a good sniper in Halo Reach, try your hand at Halo 3 sniping. It's going to be pretty difficult to start. I'm not terribly amazing of a sniper in both Halo 3 and Reach, so I'm not too worried about that. The rockets, they seem to have the speed of the Halo 3 rockets, like they kind of fire slightly slower and there's a bit of a pause between the rockets, but the splash damage seems to be about the size of Halo Reach's rockets. So I don't know, rockets are a power weapon. They're, you know, kind of they're a point and click sort of weapon. I don't think you need too much practice on them, but if you feel like your rockets are really terrible, there's something you can maybe work on. Otherwise, that's about it. I will probably have one last video leading up to the release of Halo 4 once we see it at New York Comic Con and maybe some more information comes out and I can get a better idea as to what the game is going to feel like or play like, or if I can actually talk to people who have been to PAX, who played the game, and just get some very straightforward, get some more pointed questions answered. This King Bowser guy was hilarious. I actually went plus 14 in this game, and I got like 4 or 5 messages from him afterwards, basically where he was saying I sucked, and my KD was my KD matched his deaths, and I think I outscored every single person on their team individually. It was hilarious. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Rate, comment, sub, anything you feel you want to see next, or what you like or don't like. But as always, guys, my name is Dr. Mongoose. Thank you so much, and remember to watch 2 of my videos and call me in the morning.